I am not anxious to plunge into yet another difficult, contentious issue like the ones I already have. I do believe, however, that meaningful, responsible gun control is now part and parcel of Homeland Security. It's critical to public safety, but we have to face the fact that meaningful, responsible gun control has to be part of Homeland Security as well, given the prospect of homegrown, homeborn violent extremism in this country. We've seen this now with Orlando, tragically, with San Bernardino, and it's something that I think the American public and the Congress has to face and has to address.
And if they're on a watch list, should they be able to buy an assault weapon?
Well, a number of people have made the point that there are individuals who are on our no-fly list, who are on various other lists, who are able to purchase a weapon in this country. I believe that that's something that has to be addressed. I think that those of us in the executive branch and in the legislative branch have to face this.
With great respect, Mr. Secretary, you are head of Homeland Security. What do you think?
I believe that meaningful, responsible gun control is part of Homeland Security, and it's something we have to address.
Is this a new change? Is this a change? Is this the first time you're saying this? Is this a change?
I have not talked about gun control publicly at this point, but I think that we have to face the fact that gun control is part and parcel of Homeland Security, given how things are evolving.
But simply put, you can be on the terrorist watch list, which I've just looked up this morning. There are 700,000 people on the terrorist watch list. You can buy a semi-automatic weapon if you're on that list. If you're on the no-fly list, meaning you cannot get on an airplane in this country, but you can buy a semi-automatic weapon.
And specifically the A-15, which is the weapon being used in most of these.
That is correct, yes.
The A-15, the weapon used in most of these cases.
Yes, and you can see the devastation and the death that one assault rifle with a number of magazines can bring about.
That he bought within the past week.
Look, this is something I want to be clear about.
Yes.
I believe that there are ways to get at meaningful, responsible gun control. We need to do something to minimize the opportunities for terrorists to get a gun in this country. And this is now something that is critical to Homeland Security as well as public safety.
Without infringing on the rights of
without
lawful
infringing
gun
on
owners.
the Second Amendment as interpreted by the Supreme Court, and without infringing on the rights and the ability of responsible gun owners to own a gun.
I think there's a feeling in the country, that, and you are aware of it, and I know you feel strongly, that not to do anything is not the answer right now. You know, that not to feel the sense of urgency and to call on all forces of government to come together and try to deal with these problems, and especially the homegrown issue and the gun issue.
I thought, frankly, after Sandy Hook,
yes,
where you have school children murdered in a classroom, that maybe finally this was going to be the tipping point. And we were not able to move the needle in Congress, unfortunately. I'd like to see us continue to go at this. I know the president is frustrated. I know the president is determined. And this has become a matter of Homeland Security that we have to address.
There's a way that the two sides can exist. Yes, very much so. There's a side that the two sides can work together on this.
Secretary Johnson,
Thank you
so much.